Okay, so this is going to be a big life update. A lot of stuff has been happening, and I'm like semi out of the rut that I was in. Or like, okay, from the outside, I guess you could say I'm kind of getting out of this rut. Okay, first off, yours truly has a job in Manhattan, and I'm not getting paid a big amount of money, but I'm working my ass off. I'm working 40 hours a week, and I'm so used to not working and just staying home all the time that the transition has been rocky. And then there's the fact that obviously my coworkers, um, uh, okay, so obviously I have this like really quirky personality, and I'm not just gonna tell everybody, I'm agoraphobic and scared of people. But at my interview, by the way, I work at a veterinary clinic as a receptionist slash client service provider, which entails a whole lot more than you might think. Um, I really hope the sound isn't, because I'm watching the volume bar, and it's going kind of crazy and erratic, and I really hope the sound isn't too deafening. I'm trying to keep my voice at a good pitch, and it's hard to gauge. I really don't want to do this video over. I look so white. I'm not white, but I look really. Let me see if I'll turn the light off. See, that's like I feel like that's too dark. I mean I'm dark, but I feel like you can't really see me. And my computer is like so. Hold on, that wasn't intentional. My computer screen goes black unless it's tilted at a certain angle, so I can't really. Anyway, that was a tangent, which I do a lot. And okay, so I have a job, and I've been working there for 2 weeks now, and I'm back on Klonopin because it's the only thing that gets me out of the house. I'm such a hypocrite because I have bashed this medication to death, and while I do feel like, oh man, how do I even explain this? Okay, so this medication makes me okay to be around people, and right now I need to be around people. I need to just deal with it. Um, I'm on like a lot more than I used to be on, and it took me so long to wean myself off of it. And it kind of feels like a cop out, but at the same time, I'm really proud of myself. I can tell some of my coworkers don't like me, but that's okay because I don't like them either. Some of them. Others I really like a lot. Um, I do have a pretty strong personality, and I think I'm the type of person that like some people can only handle in small doses. Also, I'm so not used to socializing that like when I'm at work, I uh I get really spacey too. Cloud, it makes me really spacey. I'm not just attributing every little like idiosyncrasy to this medication. It's really how it makes me, and I just took one because my heart is back to hurting when I don't have it because I have mitral valve prolapse, and it helps my heart out, I guess, but it also makes my body dependent on it. Anyway, that's what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, okay. So I'm working in the city. Da, 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 da. It's it takes about 3.5 to 4 hours commuting every single day from where I live. I got my first paycheck Friday. It was for just for one week, but it's more money than I've made in a long time because my whole writing freelance thing has been put on hiatus because I just couldn't do it. I was so tired of writing about boring financial stuff, and it's just not me. I don't like it. It's not even like real writing if I can't even put my own spin on it, and if it's just, you know, because I had very few opportunities where I could actually like really um get paid big money for actually writing quality work. But also a freelance career is very isolating, which is why I pursued it for so long and so ardently. Um, what am I saying? Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Like, I'm getting better in a way. I really want to move out of my parents' house. This house has so many memories and so much teenage angst, like in this room. Like I tore down all of my Nirvana posters because it just reminded me of being 13. Like this room was like covered in Nirvana posters, and I just had to take them all down, even though like it used to be like my little Kurt Cobain shrine. But like I'm not 13 anymore. I'm old. And what else? Uh, oh yeah. So at work, I'm kind of struggling because I've had no experience as a receptionist, and I'm not really a receptionist because there are so many of us. There aren't enough chairs and computers for how many client service people there are. Um, I do answer phones. I take messages down for doctors. I page. I take animal fecal samples and label them, and there's a lot involved. Um, and I was making mistakes up until this video, I guess. So the third week, though, that's like it starts Tuesday. I want to work Tuesday through Saturday. In my third week, I better not make any mistakes. I've never been fired from a job before. I'm really scared of getting fired because already been chastised by a fellow coworker because I made a big mistake. I made a big scheduling appointment mistake. And so like I brought a binder in to organize myself because I need a lot of direction. I need a lot of direction. Um, I'm sorry. I'm boring myself. Oh, so I've been dating uh out of boredom and loneliness, and I don't like playing with anybody's heart, but I'm really not interested in anyone at this current point in time. And I think I've been pretty forthright about that. I've made a friend, and I'm like, I'm not really interested in anything with anyone right now. I really shouldn't be dating. Didn't tell him I'm dating somebody else. And the second person I'm dating, um, he's nice, but I guess I don't feel like a spark yet. And I miss my ex, and that's not healthy. I think I really do need to be single because I'm not good at being alone. I depend on boys to make me feel, not boys, men. I depend too much on men to make me feel like I have worth as a person. Like, if I'm not attractive, then why am I even around? And as a semi-feminist, like as somebody who's read the literature and understands, social dynamics and all that stuff, like I know how fucked up that is and how stupid that is. But that doesn't mean that's not how I feel. Like I can feel a certain way even though I'm repulsed by my own feelings. Anything I feel is justifiable to myself, just for the sake of, just because, like, hold on. because I feel something, because I feel it. You know what? I'm not gonna even try to make the point that, see, this is my problem. I can't organize my thoughts. I can't organize my life. This is why I'm a really bad receptionist, and they shouldn't have hired me, but I'm really good with interviews. I think I've said this before to you, but I can't remember. I'm so good at interviews. I'm pretending to be confident and like composed, and that's totally not me. Totally not me. Although I did admit to one of the hiring doctors that I'm very neurotic. I'm a very neurotic person. So he had a heads up. He said, "Why are you telling me this? Like, that's not something you should tell somebody who's about to hire you." And I said, "I feel you should know. I feel you should know this about me." So, you know, yeah, things are getting better, is the point. Um, and it's funny, like, even as I live my life, I feel like I live my life off of tangents too. Like, I can't just go through life like a normal freaking person. Like, I take like too many stops and turns. Like, I can't just like go through life like straight through. Like, I have to like go about everything the hard way, or and take too many. If this was like, if my life was like a road trip across America, I'd be stopping off at all the little um crazy, the biggest haystack. What do you call those things? The crazy roadside attractions or whatever. Um, Shitty analogy, but that's basically, my life is basically a shitty analogy. I've been studying for the GREs for psychology. I know, crazy psycho person, gonna try to be a psychologist. That's just me. You know, most psychologists are fucked up, right? So basically, I'm studying for the GREs, the main GREs, not the psychology subject tests, because I have so much time on the train. Like, what else am I supposed to do? I've almost had panic attacks so many times on the train. Now I'm starting to get desensitized to it. I was using this social anxiety. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. I was using this social anxiety hypnotism series, and I think it did help me to an extent because I have like a very phantasmagorical personality. I think that's the right term. A very gullible person. You need to be like kind of a gullible person for hypnotism to work, and I'm very gullible. Um, but yeah, I'm so eager to please that I can tell that's a big turn off for some of my coworkers. Like, I can't just relax. But once I walk out of work, I feel like hallelujah, hallelujah, like I'm free, and then I feel like I can just be myself, and then I don't give a fuck because like anybody I come across, I don't have to see them again. And I wish I could have that, you know, that kind of throw caution to the wind attitude at work, but or the devil may care attitude at work, but I don't, because I know I have to see these people every day, and um I'm sure I'm not as hated as I think I am. And even if I am, it's unimportant because it's a job that I'm getting paid for. And half of the time it's so busy that it doesn't even matter what anybody might think of me. All that matters is that I do my job and I do it right. So I really need to be careful that I don't make any mistakes with the appointments. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you tell like I'm so stressed about this? I'm gonna start having nightmares about work. That's how it's been in the past when I've worked jobs, just started having really bad nightmares. I've been practicing guitar more, and you probably can't tell, but my fingers are developing. Oh, I think you can tell. My fingers are developing calluses again. Everyone at work has like really pretty manicures, and I just have like ugly, bare naked fingernails, and I'm not gonna explain why. Not that they wonder why, but I don't know. They probably think like I don't even care about my appearance, and I do. I care so much about what people think. Am I acting manic? Am I sounding manic? Am I playing up to being manic right now? I can't tell. It's like no matter how many pills I take, I can't escape myself. And for some reason, I must be really into crying because every time I make a video, I say things that are just going to make me cry. I'm not going to cry right now. I need to learn how to control my emotions. I'm a very highly sensitive person. Um, very, very, very much into navel gazing and introspection that I can barely even like look outside of myself, and I know it's a flaw. I mean, listen, I'm making a vlog where I'm talking for 16 straight minutes about myself and this new job, and you could probably care less. I don't know why are you watching. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you and to tell you that if you have agoraphobia or something, it can get better. If you're jobless, I feel your pain. It's been there. It's horrible. It sucks, and it's a really hard economy. Um, I don't really have a plan right now. I'm just hoping that I don't get fired, that I can learn to organize myself, that I can develop better phone skills. I've learned how to speak. Here, I'm gonna pretend I'm on the phone right now. Hello. Hello, blah blah blah. Animal Hospital, how may I help? Laura speaking, how may I help you? Does that sound good? Does that sound like a good voice? Hi, you've reached blah 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 Animal Hospital. Laura speaking, how may I help you? That's how I talk on the phone. I think that's how I talk on the phone. But if I'm like feeling rushed, I just talk in my regular voice. And I think I need a better telephone voice. When I make confirmation calls, I've had this girl who's a coworker basically hold my hand through that entire process because I think she thinks, no, I'm pretty positive she thinks that I'm terrible at doing confirmation calls, and it's because yeah, I don't have any confidence in my ability to do it, and confirmation calls are supposed to be succinct to the point, and I lacked that. I printed up a script. Okay, I printed up a script based on notes that she wrote for me because she's so nice based on notes that she wrote for me. So I can just read the script, theoretically, unless the person actually picks up the phone. And with my luck, they always pick up the phone when I'm trying to make a confirmation. All I want to do is just leave an envelope, leave a message on the answering machine, but I have really bad luck. I bought a $2 lotto ticket the other day, didn't win anything. And then I picked up a $10 lotto ticket off of the floor that had already been scratched off. And to just check to make sure the person didn't. I sound like a crazy person. Imagine just seeing me like picking up like random lotto tickets off of the dirty streets of New York City to just check to make sure the person didn't miss it. $10 is a lot of money to spend on a lottery ticket, okay? I'm going to check to make sure, you didn't make some mistake and like just throw away some crazy amount of money. I wash my hands afterwards. Anyway, I've been having very little time to myself. And I've been thinking about getting a second job because I do everything to the extreme. I can't just be normal. I have to drive myself crazy. It's all I know. It's all I'm comfortable with. Crazy, crazy lifestyle, crazy regret. So yeah, of course I would look into becoming a part-time bartender, you know, Coyote Ugly style bartender because my looks are fading as we speak. I might as well bank off of them. Does that sound incredibly, it must sound incredibly shallow and vapid, but it's so true. I don't want to look back at my life with regret and be like, I really should have made the most out of my 20s financially. That doesn't mean through prostitution, although in a metaphorical sense, I guess. But then everything is an act of prostitution if you think about it. What else? Not everything, but every exchange. I mean, going to work for money. That's, you're prostituting your time and energy and whatever. I'm bored. I'm sorry. I have to end this. I just wanted to tell you guys. Oh, and I'm wearing let me see. Here, hold on. I'll try to fix this. I'm wearing a T-Rex shirt. It's an orange T-Rex shirt that I bought off Etsy like a couple of years ago. Because you care. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now. Okay. Bye. 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 Maybe I should have kept this lighting. Oh, see, this lighting, this looks, whoa, whoa. Okay. This lighting actually looks more like me, but maybe I'm trying to hide. I don't know.